learn all about the new shape options in Canva, and then I'm going to share with you 2 different lower thirds that you can make using shapes. There's no need to dig around elements anymore to find shapes. All you need to do is press R on your keyboard. It will pull up a square. You're going to notice that the top bar changes to include shape. There are 45 different shapes for easy swapping. The fun thing is that each one of them is truly customizable. Look at these 3 basic shapes and then look at what I did to them. What do you think you could use those customized shapes for? If you said to let your audience know something important, put a star in the comments. 2 square shapes created this lower third. You can add text to a shape without needing an additional text box. Later on, when I show you how to create a lower third, you will see why you may still want to add your own text box. It all depends on the look you're wanting. Another feature that is new is that you can add a border style to your shape. You can add a solid or dotted border around it too. What if I told you that you have the ability to vary the corners of your shapes? It gives the ability to really customize the look of different shapes with and without borders. The final new feature we need to discuss before we learn how to create 2 lower thirds is the color options with transparency. If you're confused about why this is helpful, you'll realize the aha moment when we create the second lower third. But using transparency with a border allows you to create an outline shape which can then be customized. This feature is amazing. You're going to start on Canva's homepage and go to, let's just click video up here and go to video. You will want to adjust the shape to a rectangle by moving in the white lines on the side. This one is about 1,000 pixels wide by 170 high, but sizes can vary depending on what you want to share with your audience. And you will notice when I pull down, there's a margin that pops up. This is great. Click the color box. There's red. You can use any color you want. We do want to add a little corner rounding. It's going to make your lower third, for lack of a better word, fancy. So I'm going to go with 22, and I'm actually going to slide the left part off the screen. Then T on the keyboard, link is in description, uppercase. Make it large. We're going to change it to white. Put it here. Actually, it does not need to be that large. We're going to give it an effect, shadow, blur, transparency, and we're going to make it black. And then elements, go to link. We found a link here. It just gives it something cool. Before we do that, we need a spot for it to go. So I'm going to duplicate this and just make it smaller like this. And then I'm going to shrink it a little bit. I'm going to put it right on top. We need to figure out the size. Let's go here. It's a constant size game. Let's change the color to the color of the text. We'll make that black. Oh, I need to put it on top. Right click, put on top. There we go. And the other fun thing we could do with this is just give it a little border weight like that. Easy lower third. You want it to have a completely curved edge? That's great. You want it to look like that? That's great too. You want to give it a little border? That's fantastic. Look at that. You want this to be a little longer? There you go. We're going to go over this one really quickly. R on the keyboard. You're going to pull it over just like you did the other one. Go to border style, and we're going to increase the border weight. And actually, we're going to size it down a little bit. Border color, we're going to change to white. That's what this one is, border color. This is the color of the shape inside. And we're going to click this one, which is a transparency. This allows you to see what's behind it. What you can do is put any picture behind it. I mean, what if we did this one? You size it to the size of your shape, and then right click, send it backwards. So you see, I mean, it has a very, very cool look to where you could put anything back there. Right click, send backwards. You could probably give it a little corner rounding like that. You just have to look. Here's your zoom. You can zoom in and look at your edges and make sure your edges are good, and they are good there. You could also increase your border weight a little bit as well. Shape like that. Look at this. Like that. That's just fun. I love this feature so much. I have 3 reasons why I prefer to use my own text box. The first one, I typed in, see link in description. That's as large as it will go. And there's all this space over here. It's not lined up properly. If I increase it anymore, it makes my lower third larger, but I don't want my lower third larger. So the difference in the size of text is this one is 73.8 and this one's 53. Let me show you the second reason I prefer to use my own text boxes. Let's say I've done this and I want to change the shape. Let me add this. Well, what if I wanted a really tall effect like this and I wanted it on the side? My text box, do you see it doesn't move with it? It stays in this position. If I have my own text box, then I can put it right on top. See what I mean? The third reason is that when I click this and click animate, it shows up as an element animation. By using a separate text box, it allows my text to animate. So I can choose any animation I want. The overlay stays the same, and I can just add my text. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but you show me how to make these cool overlays. How do I put them into my video? I don't understand. There's going to be a video on the screen right now that talks about how to add text and text animations to your videos. That will include something like this. And I give an example in there about how I apply it in the Shotcut. And as always, if you like today's Canva tutorial and want to see more like it, make sure that you are subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.